Hello, everybody. Are we going? Yes, we're going. Wow. Sorry for the delay. You know, Brianna can attest to it. I always have to go to the bathroom whenever something important comes up. She's like, hey, you want to go to McDonald's? And I'm like, yeah. And I got my keys, and I got my wallet, and I got a foot out the door, and I'm like, wait, I gotta go pee. So, and EJ will be joining us, because he's the same way. All right, welcome everybody. Crusin The Planet is a weekly podcast ran by students at the Tarleton Radio Network, where each week we discuss fun topics, what's new in our lives, and much more. You can listen to the college radio station KXTR 100.7 The Planet by visiting kxtr.com and click Listen Live. All right, hello, how is your day? Is it good? I hope it's good.
I thought you were asking me.
I know how your day's going. Brianna always finds ways to be miserable. It's 99.9% not her fault though. So she just gets sick. But she's here today and we're happy to have her here.
Heck yeah, ma'am.
Yes. We love her. We're happy she is here.
Party.
So, speaking of which, hello. I am Taylor.
I'm Brianna.
And the ghost over there is EJ. He will be coming in a second. Yeah, you will hear him. So first of all, we're going to be talking about back to school. Oh, there's EJ.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Look, we just started, but perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah. So the first thing we're talking about is back to school.
Sorry.
You know what you made us? You sat down. I'm sorry.
I'm here.
Good. Present and accounted for.
Yes.
All right, so we're talking about back to school because summertime, that's like the last thing you want to be thinking about is being back to school. Yeah. But Walmart likes to remind you all the time that back to school halfway through summer.
Straight up.
Sometimes at the beginning of summer.
It's literally there already.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy.
It's
I used
for
to
like a few weeks now.
Yes, I used to hate it. I'd go into Walmart as a kid with my mom, and there'd be the back to school sign like, Mom!
Same.
Then there was me. I was excited to get all the new stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, I get new pens.
Oh,
you know, like I'd freak out.
Yeah.
I love stationery. I have a problem. So, I mean, I would just buy things I didn't need. I'd be like, Mom, can we get that? No, Brianna. Why not? I think it's so. You'll never use it. I know, but I still want it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, as a kid.
Oh, yes. Definitely. So, speaking of how you like school supplies, I too like school supplies, but Brianna loves school supplies. And we want to go around and talk about your favorite supplies. Like, what is, I don't know, like what's either something you currently have that's your favorite or like a genre of your favorite school supplies.
3 little examples that are sitting over here so I could show. Yeah, EJ can see them.
That's awesome. Got some show and tell.
I do.
3.
Well, these are just my favorite, like, utensils to write with.
Okay.
I have, like, a bunch of favorite. I have a whole, like, scroll of things that I love about, so I could go on and on, but, yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so you want to start us off?
Okay, I'll start us off.
I'm too eager to see what I read.
So, these are the best pencils ever. I don't know if you can see them. Here would be the...
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to
Yeah.
see it? So these are Superior pens. Why did you work so hard? There's a camera right there.
Oh, I was giving it to the audience. Here, I'll give it to everybody here. Okay. There's kind of a lag, so I'm kind of having to guess exactly where the camera is, but y'all see it here in a second.
Anyways, so those are the Superior pencils, in my opinion. So they're the Papermate Clear Point 0.7 millimeter. Yeah, that's what the MM stands for. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Don't. Anyways, so those are the best pencils you can ever get. I mean, wooden pencils are great too. If you're gonna get wooden pencils, you better get the black Ticonderoga ones. If you don't get those, you're not cool. Sorry to tell you. They're the Superior ones. I'm sorry. They're better. They're great anyway. So these are really good. I like them because of the grip. Also, I'm a weirdo, so like everyone else, like will write out here. So I like how it's got like a grip all the way down because I will actually end up writing like on the very end of the pencil. So yeah, I don't know why I do that, but I've always done that.
Nice. I have
you know, I've done it for so long now that like I'm just so used to it. But also, like, we'll alternate the way I hold the pencil. Like, sometimes it'll be here, and then here, and then I'll even hold it, like, up here, and, like, whatever, so my hand doesn't cramp, so you're using, like, different muscles to write.
Does your handwriting look the same no matter what grip you have?
It looks terrible no matter what. So, I mean, you've seen my notes. You can't even read them.
It's because they were really tiny.
That is true. But, I mean, Most of the time, yes. If I take it so it looks different, you know, because I'm like actually taking my time. But like if I'm like, oh, I didn't do these notes, you know, and you just go and it looks so bad.
So I have a story about those pencils. So when I was in first grade, they had the student teachers come in while they were like getting their hours or whatnot. And anyway, I was in first grade. I believe it was my English class, and we were done for the day. And the student assistant, her name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth,
she was that impactful to my life because she had the teal color of that pencil.
Really?
And that was the first time I ever saw that pencil. And you draw the flowers all the time, but it's got the petal of the flower you draw all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks kind of like a teardrop. And she sat there and she drew a flower on my paper. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was convinced that she had like sick artistic skills because of that pencil. And then I went home and I was like, Mom, I have to have this pencil. I have to have this teal colored pencil. Yeah, and then I did eventually get it, and I realized I just couldn't draw the flower. But I believe that pencil had magic powers.
You know, I didn't get to use mechanical pencils until I was in like middle school. My mom was like, just regular wood pencils. That's cool.
Yeah.
But at least I got the ones that like had like designs on them because I thought it was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I definitely had to get those. Or the ones that had like the different lead. So like it would start off with like a different color, then as you would sharpen it, it would turn to a different one as you went on.
Oh.
Have you ever had those? What?
All my friends had them.
That's
yeah, they're
awesome.
so cool. Or the ones that had like the lead had like different colors on each side,
Yeah.
and you see like you would like turn the pencil and then it would be a different color, or you could like put it in between the two colors and it would make like it was like blue and yellow, it would make like green or whatever.
Wow.
It was really cool. Yeah.
That sounds super awesome.
But yes, I would definitely try to grab those because I thought it was so cool with my colorful erasers and grippies that were glitter.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't have those, you weren't cool either. Sorry to tell you.
So what else did you bring? What else did you bring?
Okay, so Taylor actually introduced me to these pens.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Girlfriend,
Those are
chill
good.
over there. Yes, Papermate Ink Joy pens, 0.7.
Can we show?
Yes.
Oh.
And
They're
I
so
thought they
good.
were only in black, but you can actually get them in all the colors, and I have all the colors.
They make
I went
there's
and
a
bought,
good
like-
purple.
Yeah, they make a really good purple. But I went and spent like $25 on those pens because I wanted them so bad, and I got every single color, and I'm so happy about it. I don't regret that decision. Do I use them all the time? No. But do they make me happy looking at them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So another good pen that I think is really great, it's this Sharpie pen, and it actually just came out like a year or two ago, and it's the S Gel, again 0.7. That's not a common theme already. Pen, you can show it. It's actually really nice. It seems like it would be like it's pretty lightweight and feels like it's like cheaper made, but the ink is really nice and it writes very smooth. So.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so that's like another one of my favorites. So those three are my favorite utensils.
That's good. You got any?
Wow.
You have any favorites, EJ?
I have things that are important.
Okay.
Pencils. Journals are important.
What kind of journals?
Yeah,
do you
like
do
what's the
wide
spiral?
ruled
The spiral.
or do you do college ruled?
Oh yeah.
College ruled or wide ruled? I'm judging you hardcore on
Yeah.
depending on
You're
this
being
answer.
you're being judged in this
Yeah.
moment.
Does it matter?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh.
It does
I
matter.
mean, okay. College rule is
It's the thinner ones. Like the lines are like closer together. And they're
Oh,
thinner.
then the other one.
You do the
Like
wide
the wide
ruled?
ruled.
I mean,
Oh my
I write
goodness.
kinda big, not huge, but like
Okay. Well, then I guess that
So it's
understands.
like-
If
like
you like
comfort.
write bigger, then I get it. But like for me, it had to be, and that's one of the things I hated about like middle school and high school. They were like, it has to be wide ruled. No,
Yeah.
I refused. I refused to buy wide ruled paper because I cannot write that big. Physically, I just can't. I'm so used to writing so small that I just cannot like fill in the space. I can't do it. And then they would get mad at me like, fill up the whole space. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked the pens, or the pencils, that I was convinced had magical powers when I was in first grade. And then I like the pens that I showed you. I think the purple and the teal and the black are like the most superior.
They have like all the color, like, okay, so they have like the hot pink, is like very vibrant.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, it's like neon almost. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh wow. And then the really bright orange that they have too is like really, really bright. I like to use those kinds of colors like when I'm taking notes and I'm like want to outline something or like underline it. I make sure I use a very neon color because I won't pay attention. I've had to learn that I can't do too much color because then I'm like, oh, pretty colors, and I can't do enough. It's like, oh, these are boring. I don't want to study. That's lame. You know, I have to make it entertaining.
Yeah, it's
That's a
easier to
school tip, by the
review.
way.
Yeah.
Make it entertaining.
Yeah.
Make your
So
notes
you're
fun.
saying, yeah.
Highlighters are fun too.
Yeah. Okay, so you touched on this earlier when you were talking about your glittery or sparkly grippies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wrote on here to talk about trends of our past and for examples which were personal grippies.
Yep.
So we shared that.
Yeah.
The era of Bobby Jack.
Oh my gosh. I remember that. That like literally was so long ago. It feels like a fever dream every time I think about the Bobby Jack trend thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to have like the shirts and everything. I thought it was so cool.
I had a Bobby Jack pillow that looked like his head.
Are you serious?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Pride and joy.
I
And
had a blanket, I think.
A
yeah.
blanket?
Yeah, I got a blanket.
Wow.
Yeah.
100%.
I had a
We were
comforter,
obsessed.
like a whole bed set. That's
Oh
why
my
I got the
gosh.
pillow because it came with it.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know why I liked it. I think everybody was just into it, and I thought the monkey was cute, and I was like, all right, I'm into it.
For real, that was me too. I was like, my mom was like, and they weren't like really expensive either. I realized
Yeah.
they weren't like
they
outrageously.
weren't.
It's like compared to like going to like Justice or something at that age.
Right.
You know, like Justice was expensive.
Right.
So like they were like Bobby Jack, yeah, we'll do that because it's like it's cheaper and it's nice and it's cool and everyone thought it was cool. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I always like stationery. Like Brianna and I can relate because we talked about like going through our childhood instead of saying like, oh mom, can I go down the toy aisle? Which I had an era of that. But then I quickly was like, mom, can I go down the school supplies aisle? And even if I didn't get anything, I wanted to sit there and admire
Look
the
at everything?
gribbies and
Oh my
everything they had.
gosh.
Wow.
And it was a total game changer in the Bobby Jack era of time when I went down the school supplies aisle and there was Bobby Jack eraser heads.
Oh my
Do you remember that?
I didn't get to get any of them,
Mm.
but I do remember them because I remember my friend got some and I stole one from her.
Nice.
She she never knew it wasn't there. But she just knew all of a sudden I had one and she was just like, okay, cool. You know, at the time, and I was like, Brown was a thief.
Yeah.
Stealing pencil erasers left and
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know? Ooh,
That's so
vandalism.
funny.
You know?
That's where those went. I can't keep track of pencils. At the beginning of the
Oh my
year, I buy
gosh.
like 100, and then like halfway through, I'm like, oh, I have this one I found on the floor.
For real. And that's why like I started in high school, I started like buying like instead of like buying the big packs of like these or whatever, I would buy like the 3-pack and then they would stay in my backpack.
Yeah.
I would have one in my backpack and then like 2 at home. And if anyone needed a pencil, I'm like, sorry, that sucks to be you.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you my pencil, bro.
You're evil.
Or I would have like the really cheap ones or whatever. That would be like, here, you can have one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
one
ones
of
that
those.
are like this small.
No,
eraser.
oh.
Give them those.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
that mean. I would get the other Papermate, the cheaper Papermate ones that were like multiple colors or whatever. They're mechanical pencils. I don't like using pencils.
Yeah.
If you can't tell. I like using mechanical pencils. And I would just hand those out because they were really cheap. I was able to get them for like just a few dollars. And I was like, yeah, here, you can have one of those. And you can just keep it, I don't care. But like, you weren't having my fancy pencils. I do that same thing with gum.
Oh yeah.
Gum is very essential.
I have React 5, the spearmint, in a big pack. And then I always carry the extra version of one. You know what I'm talking about. And like, you know what, I'm like, yeah, you can have one of these. I'm like, can I have one of those? No. No, you cannot.
I was the kid whenever they asked me for a pencil, and I would give them one of my pencils, but I was that kid that I wouldn't let them leave with it, and I would like remember the whole time, like side eyeing them, like, are they taking care of my pencil? Did they drop it? Did they put it in their pocket?
Psychotic.
And then whenever they would leave, and if they were trying to leave and they forgot, I would like tap on on their shoulder if I didn't know their name, or I'd be like, hey, don't forget my pencil. I need my pencil. They could use my nice ones. You're welcome. But I got it back at the end of class.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, a little psychotic, yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, I got all my nice
At least I
pencils.
did have spare ones to give out.
Yeah.
I never had spare ones ever. I would always try to borrow somebody's
Yeah.
or find some on the floor. I never buy my own pencils.
I'd be like, yo, that pencil look kind of, and it's always funny, like you buy them, and they're like, I really enjoy the ones I buy, but I find that one on the floor, I'm like, that's a special pencil.
This is
And
my
it becomes your
pencil.
favorite.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, never get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, erasers. Erasers.
Yes.
And the nostalgia. Did you have any crazy erasers?
Yes, that was like the biggest thing. I had like so many ones. Like I had like some that were like flowers, some that were like characters or whatever.
Yeah.
On the end of my pencil, I thought I was so cool. Those erasers suck.
Yeah.
They did not.
But they were
erase
pretty.
Anything. Absolutely anything. I remember I actually had.
Smudges.
Yeah, and like the smudge it like doesn't erase, and you're like, I don't care, it looks cool, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Or you would like take it off to use the actual eraser, but then put it back on because you thought it was cool.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely remember having a SpongeBob one. I wanted to say, I thought I was swag with that. I was like, oh, look at my sponge. And you know what? I got a sponge. I went, woo, you know?
Yeah. I remember we used to have these book fairs in elementary school, and you had like a catalog you could look through ahead of time, take it back with your parents, and then they would send you with like some money and or whatever, and you could pick what books and you could buy them. But they also had like school supplies and things that you could get specially at the book fair. And I remember one year it was like a long it was like longer than a pencil, and it looked like a pencil, but it was all erasers. It was like one long eraser, and I had one, and it was a flower. But what we did, instead of like using the whole thing, we would sit there and cut it, and then why have one long eraser when you can have 50 small erasers?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, but then I got kind of bored of them, and I started sneaking them around the house for my mother to find. I'm sure she really appreciated that. Like little gifts, and she's like, what's this? I'm like, I got you a flower.
Right.
I had those pointer fingers that
Yeah.
they had at the, you know?
Yeah.
I love those things.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that when
Yeah.
I go. But Mom was like, okay, Brianna, only books. Yeah, Mom, I'm only gonna get books. I never got only
Never
books.
got books.
No, I always got the other things that I didn't need. And she would,
Never got books.
well, I would like, and I would purposely leave them at school, right? And then, sorry, Mom, if you're listening. This happened a few times, definitely for sure. And I would leave it at school, like in my locker, and she'd be like, so what books you got? I was like, oh, I left them at school. I'm reading them.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised that worked.
In my cubby at school,
my
and then
cubby.
whatever. And then a few weeks later, she'd forget, and then I would bring them home. And then she wouldn't like, and I would put like in my toy box or something, so it would be like, you know, like
Right.
oh, it's always been
It's
there,
always been there.
you know, kind of thing. And it was genius.
That's awesome.
I just want to say I'm a pro at this.
The books I would get at the book fair were like the world record books.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would be my book reading.
Yeah.
For
It's
book
just
fair.
entertaining. Mm-hmm.
It'd be great.
Yeah. They wanted you to get some that we had, what are they called? Like AR tests?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started. I hated AR tests so much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did mind,
mm-hmm.
but like, I just wanted to read the book to read the book.
Right. And then they had like deadlines. Like you had to have like one AR test a week or one AR test every other week or something
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
like,
So
ours
it's
was
now
like
I have
how
a
many,
time limit.
like chapters or whatever. Or
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if it was like a thin book, you had like a day, and then you would
Yeah.
take a test. But if you had like a chapter book, you had
Yeah.
like a week or whatever, or however big the book was. And you know, me being me, I was very advanced reader in school, so I
Yeah.
was reading like in the 3rd grade, reading like Harry Potter books.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they were like I was going through all the books. I read probably every single one in the library.
Nice.
Because I didn't really have anything else to do, you know.
Yeah.
So I just would just
Sure.
read all the time. I loved reading. I do now.
Mhm.
I'm just lazy and don't want to do it.
I loved reading, but I think AR tests took a lot of the fun out of it for me because now I had deadlines and now I had to think about like, ooh, what color was little Susie's outfit on the first day of school? You know, like I had to remember that. Like I just wanted to find out how her first day went. I didn't want to think about what color shorts, you know,
Exactly.
to prove that I was reading the book. But so what we would do is because I'm a good reader, but I was never number 1 in my class. I wasn't top number 1, but I was like top 5. So I was
Yeah.
friends with the number
too.
1. And the number 1, her name was Abigail Presley. I love her to death. She was a good friend of mine. But she just always did everything like super early. And she's just like the ideal perfect student, super smart. So I was good friends with her. So she would read the hard books that got a lot of AR points. And at a certain point in like, I think it was like 4th or 5th grade, you just had to have a certain number of AR credits at the end of the semester, so it didn't matter. Like, you could read a small book and get 1 point, or you could read Harry Potter and get 10 points.
Yeah.
So she would read the tough books, and she always did more than her limit, and I would, like, quink-a-dinkly pick the same book, and then when she'd be ready for her test, I'm like, oh, I'm ready too. Do you mind if we take the test together? Totally looking at her screen the whole time.
Genius.
Yeah.
You're a genius.
Yeah. I hated cheating, but gosh, I was never going to make it. And I just wanted to, because then I can read the book at my own pace, and whenever she's done, I just take the test.
You are a genius.
That is so
Very
smart.
Thank you. Actually,
Yeah.
Abby was smart.
I feel like I was probably the one, like I wasn't top one or whatever, but I was definitely on the top like list or whatever of like doing that. I definitely had people do what you did to her, to me, for sure.
She never knew.
They would
I told her
definitely-
about it later, and she's like, what?
Wow.
They definitely, I knew that I knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
I knew that they were cheating on I was like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
I didn't even care. I was like, I'm just here to take my test, bro. That's
Yeah.
it. I was like, I mean, go for it. You go for it.
I was the fun friend, you know, like, I would kind of like teach her how to have fun or like kind of go out and do stuff, whereas, you know, if I wasn't her friend, she'd probably be like cleaning or reading a book, and I was like, let's go outside or let's go roller skating, and you know, so maybe, you know, I feel like I fulfilled my part. We help a brother out. Did
What
you?
about you?
Oh yeah.
What was your reading experience like?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, we would, my school at that time, like, weren't big on, like, the reading AR
really?
tests.
Ah, she could
Like,
be
I
your
remember
school.
we did them, like, one time, and they were like, oh, no, we're not doing this again, because we did horrible.
Smart.
Because no one really read. And, I mean, I read, but I didn't like it. I didn't like to read.
Yeah.
I didn't like to read till, like, I want to say high school.
Yeah, I didn't really love it till high school.
It was like, I mean, it was like a chore.
Yeah,
I
can
hated
relate.
it.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it.
I loved reading when I was little and
Yeah.
like learning to read, and then once you could read, then they wanted to test you,
Yeah.
and it just
Mhm.
killed all the
Exactly.
fun in it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so then in high school, it was kind of like you're more focused on your classes and like less on reading. So if you had free time and you happened to pick up a book, it was like, ooh, that's
Exactly.
fun.
Unless you were. See, I guess that's probably like why I was in like AP English. Like I decided.
Were you?
Yeah, me
I,
too.
I did a lot of
I
advanced
wasn't.
English classes. English is my favorite subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was really good at it. Not good at anything else, but I could do some English,
I was
baby.
good at English, but I wasn't in AP.
Yeah.
I was in AP.
Don't do AP classes. Just do
It's not
dual
worth
credit.
it.
Don't
Yeah,
do AP.
dual credit is where it's at. If I could
Because
go back and do it again, I
dual-
would just
yeah.
do dual
Dual
credit.
credit
I wish
because
I
you
did
go and you do
dual
your
credit.
AP and you think you're going to do great. I thought I did great on
Yeah.
that test.
Yeah.
I bombed that test.
Oh, really?
So bad. I didn't get any college credit for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like I did all that work throughout the year, and if you don't make a certain score, you don't get the credit.
That's
Like,
dumb.
why would you do that? Why would you put yourself through that when you could just take a dual credit class
Mm-hmm.
and get your credit?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
why would you
I know.
suffer? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know.
So, just saying.
Yeah. Immediately when I got to college and like started in it for a little while, and I had my high school friends back in high school, I immediately was like, okay, if you're in AP class, you should just do dual credit. Like, just go do dual credit. Like, if you want to do AP, I liked my AP classes. I had a very ghetto school. I was telling EJ about this, but
Very hilarious
so-
experience that she told me.
all the normal classes were scary. So in the AP classes where you know, either the still scary people, but they were secretly really smart and liked learning, which was cool. We were buddies. And then, or like people who just didn't want to be in the other classes, so even if they totally failed their AP class, they just were happier. So, yeah. I liked the class for being in the class, but I also thought, you know, the AP test would be easy because I, you know, studied and did the class. I had an A in the class. And,
Me too.
Those tests are hard.
Yeah, they are so hard.
Yeah.
It's like you think, and okay, so I remember taking tax test, and then
Oh,
it got
yeah.
moved to the STAR
STAR.
test.
Yeah.
I just want to say, whoever made the STAR test, I was personally strangling you.
Oh, for sure.
Because you made that so much more difficult than it needed to be.
Amen.
Because I went from a tax test, I was like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
Took a STAR test, I was like, what is this?
I'm not gonna lie, like the STAR test was easier for me because like for like the reading,
Mhm.
I would just skip the whole reading and then go straight to the questions and then I just go back
Yep,
and like
that's how you do it.
dude, that's how you do it.
That's
And I got commended. I was like, this
Yeah,
is easy.
that's how you do it.
I was like, this is easy.
I mean,
This
yeah,
is
I got
easy.
commended, but does that mean I didn't struggle? No, I struggled
No,
the whole
I
time.
struggled too.
Yeah.
I struggled too.
Because my teachers always would drill it, you have to read it. You have to read the whole thing. You
Yeah.
have to read the story, and then you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, if you were to say in the hallway, like, oh, I just went to the questions and then went back,
Yeah.
you would, like, literally, like, teachers would be like,
Killed.
teacher would be like,
Would scream at you.
they would just, you know, give you the stank eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Topic 2.
Sorry.
So we've covered school. No, it's all good talks. All good talks. We went through everything I had to talk about.
Awesome.
So other than our shared love for school supplies, we have a shared love for food. I love food. We are foodies.
Like
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I
I'm
know
so glad.
EJ likes
Sorry.
food because we were sitting in an event yesterday and we were like, and then just listing off foods that
Love it.
sounded good. Yeah.
Love
So, what is your favorite kind of food? So, like
Mexican
a genre. Oh yeah.
Like, do you
EJ
like
was
Tex-Mex or traditional?
both.
Both? Can't agree.
Yeah.
Very good.
Both.
I'm an Italian. I like Italian.
Pasta is great.
Yeah.
Pasta is
I
good.
love all foods,
Yeah.
but I like Italian.
So, mine is probably like Asian cuisine.
Ooh.
So my favorite out of everything is sushi.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I love it because there's like so many different kinds and like there's just endless possibilities.
Mhm.
So
Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay, so being in summer, what is your favorite food thus far, like for summertime? Like either something you've tried this summer or eaten this summer or a good summer food in general? I feel like a good summer food in general is like hot dogs. I know Brianna doesn't like hot dogs, but
Grilled
nothing
hot
hits
dogs.
better when you're like swimming in a pool and you get out and you're just like, yeah, on the grill. Has to be on the grill. Do you like yours like pretty charred, or do
No.
you no? You just like them warmed.
It's kind of black.
Yeah,
Kinda black.
I like a
Not
good
too black.
like a
I'll
good
get
stripe or
balance.
two.
Exactly.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
You don't like hot dogs?
no, they make me sick, so I usually don't eat
Oh,
them.
that sucks.
It's all good,
Sucks.
though.
You're missing out.
I know.
You're missing out.
I used to be able to eat them. I think it's probably because I ate them so much as a kid
Yeah.
that like my stomach was like, no more. I refuse to eat any more of these. And like now I'm like, no more hot dogs.
Yeah.
Cole has commented she put 2 taco emojis. So
Tacos.
I think she's either with EJ or she likes tacos. I love tacos, and usually I relate things in price of tacos. Like if I go and I spend $50 on gas, I'm like, bro, that's so many tacos.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Oh, she said snow cones. You can't go wrong with snow
You
cones.
can't.
Can't go wrong.
So good.
That's true.
Yeah.
So Taylor, do you like my tacos?
Yes, I do like your tacos.
I like to cook.
Makes good
I
tacos.
love to cook. I may not be very good at it sometimes, aka rip turkey meatballs. But
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
I literally cried.
I feel so bad.
I cried so hard. Taylor got me McDonald's afterwards.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
She said, I know you said McDonald's. And I was
Yeah.
like, thank you.
So
It was so sad.
It
Like,
was
because I tried so hard to get those things to work, and it just was not happening. I was like, at that point, I was hangry.
Yeah, we were both hangry. We had this moment where we were just upset, and then we were really upset because we were just sitting there in silence next to each other, like, the thumper rule: if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Yep.
So we were just sitting there like being hungry, like, are they done yet? How's it now? Like, you can check on it. And we started eating, and we were like, and we both got so mad. We're like, you know what? I think we just need to take a shower. And we went to our separate rooms and took a shower, reconvened, and I was feeling a little bit better, and I think you were feeling a little bit better. It didn't work out, and I was like, you know what? Would you like some McDonald's instead?
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
But I like cooking, so I try to do really good. I make a mean guacamole too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I need to make some before the things go in the bed of the fridge.
Yeah.
I've been lazy and haven't done it yet.
You make amazing guacamole.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
so
you.
good.
It's because I have experience.
Yeah.
Oh.
I worked at, I don't know if I told you this, but it was a waitress at a Mexican restaurant. Do you know Azteca here in Stephenville?
Yeah.
So there is a place, the sister restaurant La Vitana is in Brownwood, and that's where I worked for a while, and they had like the guac cart.
Yeah.
So that's how I learned how to make guacamole, and so like I have it down to a T. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guacamole.
Personalized, perfect.
Guacamole.
But yeah, I want to try to like learn how to cook more things, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So, favorite thing to cook or bake? Guacamole.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. Cookies? What kind of cookies?
Yeah.
Chocolate chip.
Can't go wrong with chocolate.
Especially the homemade chocolate chip.
Oh,
Especially the homemade.
that lady at the farmer's market that makes the homemade cookies.
Yes.
bread.
Oh my gosh. Yes. If you're in
It's so good.
Stephenville and you come across this, and oh my gosh, yeah. Go to the farmer's market. She's always there, and there's a table full of all these baked goods.
I can eat that whole bag of cookies sitting down. I can eat them in like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
All of them, they're
Yeah.
so good. Oh my goodness, it's like not
I
even.
miss homemade cookies.
I wish I could like homemade bake, but I can cook. Baking?
Baking, isn't it?
Baking is
I could
not
bake.
it.
I could bake.
Remember
hard.
our microwave?
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember what it.
Okay,
I know what went
so
wrong.
It was a microwave like brownie in a cup thing that they put in the mug or whatever.
Okay.
And
She had a blonde moment, y'all.
I really did, and I read the wrong measurements, and I was like, I think it was like it only needed like a teaspoon of water. And I ended up putting in like 8 to 9 ounces of water.
Yeah, it was
And
like,
it became-
it was like a teaspoon per 8 ounces or something like
Yeah.
that. And I think
you read
I just,
wrong.
Yeah.
and I think you just skipped over the teaspoon and
It said
put in
8
8
ounces.
ounces.
of water.
And I wish, I haven't made them that often. I was kind of like,
That's
okay,
terrible.
I don't know, I trust her.
We just had a volcano of brownie everywhere in the microwave.
It looked like the kind of
nasty.
substance that comes out of the end of a
Of a person.
baby.
Yeah. Of a human
It
being.
was so disgusting, and like I was trying to clean it up.
That sucks.
That was the best part.
That sucks.
Oh my gosh.
It was so. Oh my gosh! I have so many baking fails. Like I
Yeah.
try to like make like icing filled like cupcakes. It just.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I
It's so
don't
bad.
I don't understand how people make cake pops where like if you're holding it on the stick, the top part is perfectly round, because no matter how I set it, either it will become like a teardrop, or if I put it upside down, then the top part's flat, and it's just. I love cake pops. I want to make my own, but I can't get them perfect. I get them pretty good.
Listen, as long as it tastes good.
Can you bring cake pops one day?
We should totally do that.
Oh my
We
gosh.
should do it. We could make like
Please.
purple ones and put like green sprinkles on top or something fun like that.
It's a fat bet.
Yeah.
That
As
would
a
be
fat
so
Yeah.
amazing.
Weekend
We
activity.
should do that. We should do it.
That would be so
Okay.
amazing.
That'd be really fun.
Very amazing.
Sounds
We could
good.
do that.
We're gonna do it.
Gonna do it. What's
gonna
the
do it.
word? Teamwork.
All right. So, in honor of July 30th coming up being National Cheesecake Day. By the way, y'all go
Is
get
it
cheesecake.
really?
Yes. What's your favorite dessert, or if you don't have one, you can pick like your favorite cheesecake or something.
Chocolate, either chocolate cheesecake or brownies.
Mm-hmm.
Brownies are good. What about you?
Well, I don't know. My favorite dessert. I don't know. Usually if I get cheesecake, I'm either gonna get like a very, like fruity one. So like a raspberry cheesecake, haha, like our fish. But our fish is named Raspberry Cheesecake. We call him Cheese for short. But either something fruity like that, or I just go ham on a chocolate. Like I want like double, triple chocolate with like chocolate on top and chocolate syrup.
Yeah, no, yes.
Yeah.
And I thought, because I thought you were going to say fruity, and I looked at you and I was like, you better not say that. Because I know that when we went to the Cheesecake Factory, you got a Snickers one.
Yeah, that was one of my chocolate day. And it,
It was so
good.
It was really good.
Really?
And like,
Mm-hmm.
it was overwhelming in a way, but not too much.
It
Not
was
too much.
Really?
Snickers is my favorite candy bar.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was feeling in the chocolate mood and I saw the Snickers one. I'm like, oh, that one. I ate all of it too. I was full beyond belief, but I ate it all.
Yeah, we had like a whole thing. We had like dinner and everything. I feel like I gained like 20 pounds just sitting there.
Man.
It was so good.
Oh, so Cole has said there are specific molds for completely round cake pops. That makes sense. I thought
That
I
would
was
make
doing
sense,
stuff
yeah.
wrong. And then she said chocolate mousse for her desserts.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, that's
Fancy,
good
fancy.
stuff. That is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite desserts are cheesecake and red velvet cake.
Oh.
Red velvet cake is my favorite. My mom,
Oh.
hands
Butt
down,
cakes, butt cakes.
Oh.
my mom
So good.
makes the best red velvet cake. She makes it homemade, and
Yeah.
it is like.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, didn't I bring some after my 20th birthday? I don't know if you ever got to try any.
I don't think I remember you bringing it, but I don't remember eating it.
Right.
I think you
So-
brought it home and then ate it all.
Because like I told her, I was like, it's my birthday. Why don't I get to take the whole cake with me? And she was like, because it's only you and Taylor. And I was like, but it's my birthday cake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took the cake anyways.
Yeah.
So my favorite is the combination of the two. If you get red velvet cheesecake.
Oh,
Because like
yeah.
instead of like the crust being like whatever, I don't know what it normally is. It's like the red velvet cake.
Oh my goodness.
And then they'll put like oh my gosh,
Oh my
Mm,
That
goodness.
sounds amazing.
it's so good.
That is awesome.
I feel fat just. listening. Just imagining.
I agree.
Same.
It's making me hungry.
Please, I don't really need to be hungry right now.
I don't need to be hungry.
Hey, we don't get off in until what, a few hours?
Alright, good segue. It is trivia time.
Yes.
Alright, everybody. Since I was actually the winner last time, winner and chicken dinner, I have chosen the topics for today, and I looked to EJ, and he said sports. And so there's a two-parter in here, and the first one is football, and the second is basketball, in honor of EJ's favorite sports.
I appreciate it.
So we're gonna see, will EJ totally dominate, or will Brianna come out of nowhere and be like, yo, I know more than you think.
We'll see. She was giving me, she didn't put them on the paper, but she was giving me some of them that she had, thought of. And I was able to answer some of them pretty honestly, but I don't know why she decided to ask me the easy ones and put the hard ones on the paper. What part of that's fair? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Do you prefer different?
I want the
which one you want?
orange.
Blue? Okay. I'll take the pink one then.
There we go.
So it'll match. I'm cool.
Alrighty.
I'm so cool, guys.
Sure. Matching.
Oh yeah. Let me this.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Because that's a good segue, right?
Yeah, that's great.
Alright, we'll work on it. Alright, get some suspense background music here. I don't know. We need to find some better suspense background music, but it's free. Alright. Question number 1.
Okay.
Football.
Yes.
Alright.
How many yards is the penalty in the NFL for using a helmet as a weapon?
Oh my gosh. I'm glad you're stumped on this because if he has no clue, I have no clue.
I tried to pick stuff that EJ might know, but it's still fun or something that you could guess.
I'm guessing. I'm just going for it.
How many yards is the penalty in the NFL for using a helmet as a weapon? While we're thinking, Cole said, I can make red velvet cookies out of a pre-made cake mix. Sounds
better bring
like
some.
you ought to.
Okay, so over the weekend we're gonna make cake pops, and you better make those cookies and bring them on Monday.
There we go. We need just a bakery day.
Yeah.
Bakery day.
All right.
Just bring the baked goods.
You all ready? 3, 2, 1. 30 yards, 20 yards. The answer is 15-yard
Oh my
penalty.
gosh.
I tried. It kind of stumped you. That was kind of a hard one. It's kind of. But I mean, who knew? I didn't even know that was a thing. So.
I don't know either.
You know that was a thing. You're like, yeah, you really can't swing your helmet.
Well,
at
yeah.
somebody.
I feel like that would be common sense. You can't do that.
I mean, yeah, but some football players don't have common sense. It's true.
Oof.
All right. Question number 2. Which team won the first Super Bowl ever? Which team? Here's a hint.
Okay.
1967.
That's it.
And they went on to win 3 more times, and they are also the only team on record to win 4 consecutive Super Bowls.
Oh, that's a good
I didn't know.
I'm gonna take this guess.
It's gotta,
No. Is
I don't know.
that even a team anymore?
If y'all are totally stumped, I can give you a hint.
I'm stumped.
Totally stumped?
I'm gonna guess.
Okay, this hint kind of goes out to Brianna.
Mm-hmm.
It has a color in their name. I think it's the only one personally that I know has a color.
That's not the answer then. I don't even know. I only know a few football teams.
Legendary. That hit was legendary.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
All right.
I think EJ got
I
it.
don't know any of the
Alright, you
football
ready?
team names.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't even know that.
Cleveland Browns. It was the Green Bay Packers.
Oh!
I didn't even know.
I forgot about the. It's my bad.
I'm stupid.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright.
No.
These are hard. I tried to pick
These are
fun,
good.
but hard. Thank you.
Good.
Aw.
It's
These
good.
are good questions. I'm learning a lot. I'll forget it in about 30 minutes. Don't worry.
Well, you also learned that the first Super Bowl was in 1967.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Green Bay Packers are really literally one of the oldest teams.
There you go.
Oh.
Cool.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah, look at that. We're just learning today.
We're learning all kinds of things. Learning that I'm not good at sports. That's what I'm learning.
Okay, here we go. Question number 3. Who usually catches the ball on a football team?
Usually catches it.
Yeah, who usually catches it? If you need a hint.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a blank receiver. I mean, because receiving the ball.
That's what I was gonna say was receiver, but like.
I was always confused by football, and then I sat down and I was like, Dad, explain me football.
All right,
and he was
spelled right.
yeah, and he
so-
was like, well, think about it. It's a sport, you know, like kind of mostly dominated by guys, so it's got to be relatively simple. My dad said this.
It's true.
And, you know, it's got to be quick because you're in the huddle and you got to tell everybody what to do and know what to do.
You have a
And-
specific time limit.
Yeah, So, I
Okay.
mean, it's not too bad.
I have a guess.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Wide receiver. Yep, wide receiver. Y'all both got it.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at it, it's freaking bats.
Okay,
Sorry.
this one is in honor of Stephenville.
Mhm.
That's kind of a hint, sort of, kind of. Okay. NFL footballs are made out of what material? Y'all are going at it pretty fast. Y'all know it?
Mhm.
Okay,
This
3,
might
I
be
think so.
wrong.
2, 1. Leather, pigskin. It's cowhide.
It's the same.
Isn't leather
Isn't,
the same thing
I think it
as
is.
cowhide? Oh well.
well, we'll give a half a point to Brianna because
No,
I'm
don't
not
do that.
entirely
Don't do
sure.
No, give it to her. Give it. You deserve it.
We'll give
it's
Brianna an
basically
honorary.
the same.
We'll just
It's
give her
basically
a
the
full honorary point.
same. Okay. It's basically the same.
Fun fact,
Mhm.
just for fun.
Just for fun.
On
for
game
fun.
days in the NFL, each team is supplied with 24 footballs to use. Over 2 million footballs are made a year, and 700,000 of those footballs are used in the NFL.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they make like new footballs every time.
Yeah. Only the best.
Because I mean,
What was that one game where
they
the-
get worn out?
The football, they like controversy about whether the football or not
That was Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't remember like what team it was or what had happened, but I do remember there was like a controversy of the football wasn't aired all the way.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Cole has clapped for you and says, "Go Brianna!"
Yeah.
They give her the support.
I really appreciate it.
All right, last color.
Wow.
Last question. It has to do with a color. That's why yeah. Okay. My brain's just too complex, you know?
Wow.
All right. Sarcasm. What
should have
is
a brain cell.
the color of football goalposts? Oh, come on. This one was for you, girl.
I know, but I don't.
No.
When do I pay attention?
She gave us this look like, oh no.
Because I don't remember it. I'm not paying attention to details. Girl, please.
All right, you ready?
Okay, we're
3,
just gonna
2,
go
1. Yellow, yellow. It is yellow.
Oh,
Fun fact, the only reason that it's yellow is strictly for visibility for both the players and those watching.
Mhm.
That's the only reason I picked it. Very cool.
nice.
All right.
That's basketball.
Let me give
time,
all
right?
your
Basketball
points.
time.
Basketball time.
Oh, I got a basketball game tomorrow. Play point guard.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know that video I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yes. That video's so funny.
All right, basketball. Question number 1. How many teams are there in the NBA league?
I'm not making guacamole for you.
It's between 1 and 50.
Wow, that really narrows it down. Thanks.
All right, it's between 20 and 40.
Okay, I can work with that. We're gonna go for it.
It's an even number.
Well, yeah, it's got to be right in order for there to be like enough
Yeah.
games to beat the one. Yeah. All right.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. 38, 32. The answer was 30.
Oh, that's the NFL. That's
Yeah.
the NFL. That has that.
Wow, look at you. I did not know that.
Yeah.
All right, question number 2. Where was the league founded? In what state? It was a U.S. state. It was the 13 original colonies state. It's up north.
It's a north.
It's up
state?
north.
Okay.
I don't even listen. I'm directionally challenged.
It's north. 13 original colonies. It's quite popular. They
How
have a
popular
very
is it?
good New Year's Eve celebration. That must have been a good hit.
I think it could be.
Wait. Is that a 13 colony state? Is it? I mean, you know, let's just see.
No, listen,
we'll
listen.
see.
I'm done with history. I don't have to think about it anymore.
Okay, ready?
Oh.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. New York. Yes. It was New York.
I didn't know
It was New
a
York.
13 colony state. I didn't know that.
Yes.
It was like New England first, right?
Yes. And then it
I
kept
didn't
the
know
new. Alright. This one I was testing to see how much EJ knows.
Okay.
When was the league formed? I have a month, a day, and a year. If you can get any of those, you get a point.
Okay.
You can get any of them. So you have a point possible for the month, a point for the day, and a point for the year. So we know that the first Super Bowl was in 1967 from football.
Okay.
And I can give you a hint that the league was formed before football.
Okay. That's all I need to know, kind of. Does it have to be the exact year?
Yes.
I don't know.
How about this?
There we
I'll give
go.
you a point for if you can get the decade in there. And then an additional
Okay.
point for you can get the exact year. So there's a 4-point possibility.
All right.
Month, day, year exact, and decade.
I am completely guessing.
All right. I would be too. I do not know this.
Okay. You
All right.
ready?
3, 2, 1. 1940s. You do get a point.
Oh.
And then August 26, 1947. But you got the 40 in the decade. And it was June 6th of 1946.
Oh, I was so
Brianna almost got 2 points there.
Oh.
So y'all each get a point.
Heck yeah, dude.
Chaw, dude. Okay.
Aw.
Where was the first NBA game held? I'll give you a hint. It's not the United States, but it's pretty close.
What's closer to the United States?
No, it's close to the United States. Where was the first NBA game held?
So this
You
is
can
just an example of how I write, by the way, if you guys
Oh,
want
yeah.
to see how close I write to the end of the freaking pen.
That's awesome. You can get a point for the region, and then you can get a point for the city.
All right, I just got
But
the
I'll give you a
region.
hint that the city is the capital. I mean, I think so. I mean, it's been a while since I studied the capitals of this place. But
I'm just gonna go for what I have. I don't have a city, but I do have, I think, region, maybe.
All right.
Possible.
3, 2, 1. Canada. You're right. Does anyone have a guess on a popular city in Canada for an extra point?
Ontario.
Oh, that was the capital. I was wrong.
Ontario is the capital?
I think so. Isn't it?
Is it?
Isn't it?
We're U.S. citizens. We don't know this
I don't
information.
know.
Let's ask Siri.
But this is Toronto.
Toronto.
What is the capital of Canada?
Ottawa is the capital of Canada.
Ottawa.
Ottawa. Oh, I do remember that. We were both wrong.
Wah, wah, wah.
But y'all
Why
each
does
get a
she
point.
say it like that?
Oh, she's a little sassy. Sometimes Siri can be sassy.
No.
All right.
You don't pay rent, Siri. Knock it off.
She surely doesn't.
All right. This one is another one to test EJ's knowledge, and it's
Okay.
for the last question. If
Oh.
EJ gets this right, y'all will be tied, and I have to come up with the tiebreaker.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Who scored the first 3-point basket in NBA history?
I don't know this. I don't know.
Last name is a car brand.
Is a car brand?
You know, like there's like Chevy. I'm not gonna say it, but there's like Chevy.
Chevy.
It's not Chevy, but
Yeah, okay. Okay.
it's one of them. They make some
Is
trucks.
it okay? Can I have like another? Is it American? Is it an American car brand?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I think so. It's not Toyota.
Okay. Okay.
It's a 4-letter word.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm both struggling.
Well, no. If it's a 4-letter word, the last name's a 4-letter word.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, last name's a 4-letter word.
But I don't know the first name. I would not know the first name.
I don't know.
I have no clue. Wow.
I didn't know this.
I have no idea. Like, I'm just
I don't know.
no clue. I will say the last part. I can get the last part. I can get the last name.
Okay.
Oh wow. Oh,
Okay.
It's
all
a
right.
popular male name, I guess, for the first
a
name.
popular
Yep.
male name.
Yeah.
I'll put
Not as popular as like.
Chad.
Yeah. But it starts with a C, like Chad.
Oh,
Starts with CH, like Chad.
wow. Okay.
All right.
Oh,
We're just gonna go for it.
Okay.
I hope this is good enough. We're waiting for. Yeah.
maybe.
For the win. 3, 2, 1. Chris Ford. Charles Ford. It was Chris Ford. It was Chris Ford.
Oh,
EJ
now
has
you
got
have
it.
to get us a tiebreaker.
Oh.
Tiebreaker.
I'm surprised that I was able to hold a tie. To be completely honest.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm
All
impressed.
right. So okay, give us a question, Taylor.
Oh my gosh. All right. EJ, did you ever play basketball or football?
I played football. I was gonna come here for football actually.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, and then my senior year, I destroyed my ankle completely, and I got, I guess, fatter, and
Can
now
relate.
I don't play football anymore. It was years ago. I didn't even thought about football since, honestly.
Dang. I just played football for funsies.
Honestly,
I've
when I
never
met you,
for real.
EJ, I figured, like, I got the football player vibe
Yeah.
from you. I was like,
Yeah.
he's got to play football. Like, he
Yeah.
has had to play football or is
Yeah.
currently playing.
No,
So when you told me you weren't, I was like, what?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while since I played football. Like, actually, I played basketball my freshman year of high school. I mean, I still kind of play basketball, like pickup games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like with friends and stuff.
yeah.
Maybe.
Mhm.
I definitely did not play sports in high school because
Yeah.
old B team over here could not
B
make
team
it.
was good. B team was good. Okay, it was A team was the best.
Yeah.
B team was like pretty good, but
We
not
only
as
had
good
2
as B
teams.
team. Oh, we had 3.
We
A,
had
B,
we
and
had
C.
we had A
And
and
that was
B.
in middle school though.
Yeah, this was in middle school, A and B. That was all we had. We had enough people just to do 2 teams. So it was
Yeah,
everyone
A,
else
B,
that
and
was
C.
like the best, and then you had everyone else.
Okay. I came up with a couple.
Okay.
I didn't come up with them. I took them from the
Okay.
internet. All right. This one's I think an easier one. Which one should I say? Okay. The number of players, it's still basketball, in a court from one team. The number of players in a court. So how many are allowed on the court?
Oh, no.
Like just for one team,
Just
not
for
like
one
the whole
team.
Not like the whole.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah, you got
Mhm.
3, 2, 1. 5, 5. Yes, you are correct. You are
Wow.
correct. All right.
I knew that because I played basketball. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Me too.
I was a post because I was tall.
Nice.
I see.
Yeah, everyone else was shorter than me, so I was automatic.
I'm not sure y'all know this. I don't know this, but I think it's good to learn, so I snuck it in here. Okay. The first African American to play NBA games was? Does anybody know?
There's no way.
Initials EL.
Okay. That's not who I thought it was then.
I was gonna say Michael Jordan.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry, I don't know
That's okay.
anything.
I didn't know this.
You said EL?
EL.
EL. I got it.
Oh.
First name has 4 letters,
Okay.
That's
and
not
the
it.
last name has 5 letters. Tis a male.
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final guesses. Final
Okay,
guesses.
yeah.
I don't know.
I figured this is a hard one, but I think it's fun to learn to know. Ready? 3, 2, 1. What y'all got?
So
Lewis? Eric?
Eric.
It was Earl Lloyd. I did not know that. I did not know that. All right.
Okay, come on, Taylor. You gotta give us one that we can get a tiebreaker.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is a yes or no.
Okay.
Are players contact allowed or not during a basketball match?
It's a trick question.
Players contact allowed or not during basketball match?
Yeah, it is a trick question.
Yeah.
It is a trick
It is a
question.
trick question.
Huh.
I
I'm just
mean,
gonna say.
I'd say, man.
Okay,
I'd say that.
3, 2, 1. No, oh yeah, you're right. No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
All right.
You
Okay.
can't foul somebody.
I think-
You can't foul someone, but
But
you're
there's-
like hold
yeah,
your arm out,
yeah.
then you're touching them.
That's what I thought.
So that's what like
That's
it's
what
a
I'm
trick
saying.
question.
Right.
In my
That's what I
opinion.
thought.
It is a
That
trick
was-
question. It was a little difficult. Well, I think y'all are too smart, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a tie.
Oh.
Wow.
Because you can come back next week for the Brianna EJ
Yes.
trivia showdown.
Yes.
They can come up with their favorites.
Good. You did good.
Yeah, you know, Brianna really thought she wasn't gonna do it again. Look at that. She tied with the master.
I wouldn't call it master. I wouldn't say master.
Oh, totally
Not a
master.
I think so.
All right. Listeners, viewers, we have come to a close on this here episode. If you showed up late or wish to revisit us, you can find the show on our YouTube channel, Tarleton Radio. Hopefully you have found it right now and you're listening, as a video, or listen in on iTunes, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. For updates about the show and other interesting things we make here at the station, follow us on all the links in the description. Also, you can listen to our radio station where you can hear us on DJ shows KXTR 100.7 The Planet, or you can visit the website to listen at any time, KXTR.com. This has been your episode of Crusin The Planet, where you can find something to do in and around Stephenville, or just check in on all the fun, cool things we have to talk about. If you have enjoyed the show, don't forget to recommend us to your friends.
Yes, please.
And if you have any questions or suggestions, ask them in the comments or as a review of the show if you happen to be able to do that. See you all next week. Bye.
See y'all.